I want to talk to you about something that is not just a force of nature, but a force in our lives. Storms. Now, when we think of storms, we often associate them with chaos, destruction, and uncertainty. But today, I challenge you to see storms in a different light. Not as obstacles, but as incubators of innovation and creativity. Storms, both literal and metaphorical, are the catalyst that propels us forward. They strip away complacency, force us to think outside the box, and ignite within us the fire of transformation. I want to inspire you to embrace the storms in your life, harness their power, and use them as stepping stones toward greatness. The nature of storm disruptions as a prelude to growth. Imagine standing in the eye of the storm. The wind howls, the rain beats down, and everything familiar seems to be in disarray. It is in these moments of turmoil that the seed of change are planted. Storms disrupt the status quo, forcing us to rethink, reimagine, and rebuild. Without storms, we may never step out of our comfort zones. Take a look at history. Some of the greatest innovations emerged during the time of crisis. The Great Depression gave birth to welfare programs and groundbreaking economic policies. The storm of adversity always precedes the dawn of creativity. Personal storms, the forge of greatness. We will all experience personal storms. Financial difficulties, career setbacks, loss, illness, and failures. These moments test our resilience and challenge our resolve. But what if I told you that every setback is a setup for a comeback? What if I told you that adversity is not your enemy, but your greatest teacher? Consider the story of Thomas Edison. He faced over 100,000 failed attempts before finally inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously responded, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The storm of failure fueled his creativity and innovation. If he had given up, we might still be lighting our homes with candles. Or think about Oprah Winfrey, who was told she was unfit for television. She didn't let that storm define her. Instead, she used it to forge a media empire that has inspired millions. The storms in our lives are not there to break us. They're there to make us. The science of creativity and chaos. Study shows that the brain is most creative when under pressure. When we face obstacles, our mind engages in problem solving at a deeper level. Have you ever noticed that some of your best ideas come when you are forced to think differently? When you are pushed beyond your limits? During World War II, faced with limited resources, scientists and engineers had to think differently. This led to inventions of radars, synthetic rubber, and even the first computers. The constraints of war didn't hinder innovation. They ignited it. Similarly, during times of economic recession, companies like Airbnb and Uber were born. Why? Because people needed alternatives to expensive hotels and traditional taxis. Crisis breeds creativity because it forces us to think beyond the ordinary, turning your storms into strength. Now, I want to bring this to a personal level. How can you turn your storms into incubators of innovation and creativity? You have to shift your mindset. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Perspective is everything. If you see storms as opportunities, you will uncover solutions you've never imagined. Embrace the discomfort. Growth does not happen in comfort zones. Every storm pushes you into uncharted territory. Instead of resisting, lean into it. Trust that on the other side of the storm is a stronger, wiser, and more innovative version of yourself. Leverage your pain for purpose. Some of the most groundbreaking ideas come from personal pain. J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter while battling depression. Howard Schultz created Starbucks because he wanted a better coffee house experience. Your struggles are the birthplace of your greatest contributions. Collaborate and adapt. No one survives a storm alone. Some of the best innovations happen when people come together to solve a problem. Be open to new ideas, perspectives, and ways of thinking. The more adaptable you are, the more resilient you become. Stay persistent. The storm will pass, but the lessons remain. Keep pushing forward, keep refining your ideas, and never lose sight of your vision. Persistence is the bridge between adversity and achievement. Be the storm breaker. I challenge each of you today to embrace the storms in your life. Instead of fearing them, harness their power. Let them fuel your creativity, sharpen your skills, and awaken your potential. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. The most beautiful landscapes are carved by raging waters, and the most brilliant ideas are born in the darkest moments. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties. It's about facing them head on. It's about standing in the eye of the storm with unwavering faith, knowing that no matter how fierce the winds may blow, you will not be defeated. Think about the palm tree. When hurricane strikes, the palm tree bends, but it does not break. It sways with the wind, absorbing the force rather than resisting it. And when the storm passes, it stands tall once again. We too must learn to bend, to adapt, and to endure without breaking. How do we ensure when life storms come, we do not crumble under pressure? Let me share a few principles that will help you stand firm. Shift your perspective. The first step in building resilience is shifting your mindset. Instead of seeing the storm as punishments, view them as opportunities for growth. Every struggle carries a seed of strength. When we embrace our challenges as lessons rather than burdens, we transform pain into power. Embrace the process. Growth is never easy. It requires discomfort, perseverance, and faith. Just as gold is refined through fire, we are strengthened through adversity. Trust the process, knowing that the struggle you endure today is building the strength you will need tomorrow. Cultivate a support system. No one weathers a storm alone. We all need a support system. A tribe of people who uplifts us, encourages us, and reminds us of our strength when we feel weak. Surround yourself with those who believe in you, who push you forward, and who remind you that storms don't last forever. Maintain a vision beyond the storm. In the middle of a storm, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. But remember this, every storm has an expiration date. No matter how dark the night, the sun will rise again. Keep your eyes fixed on the future, on the dreams and goals that lie beyond your current struggles. Develop inner strength. True resilience is cultivated from within. It is built through self-discipline, faith, and unshakable belief in oneself. strengthen your mind, nurture your spirit, and develop the courage to stand firm in the face of adversity. Take action. Resilience is not passive. It requires action. When storms come, do not simply wait for them to pass. Take steps, no matter how small, to navigate through the storm. Whether it's seeking help, making adjustments, or simply holding on to hope, action is the key to overcoming. Let your storms incubate the next big idea, the next innovation, the next breakthrough. Let them push you toward a future that you never imagined possible. Because on the other side of every storm is a new beginning. And that beginning starts with you.